It's Sam's Club grocery haul pickup haul time. I wish it was a shop with me, I really do, but hubby just went to pick it up from Sam's Club. You know, I did not know for Sam's Club pickup that you have to go inside the store. That kind of defeats the whole purpose, doesn't it? Anyway, I have all this stuff. He just got home. I have all this stuff out here in my garage. I'm gonna go through everything that I got. It's a pretty big haul because I got stuff for my parents as well. I am going to go to Costco early next week just to stock up on my meats because I got a lot of fruits and vegetables from this haul. It was a really expensive haul though. I want to say it was over $200. I have to put the exact amount here on the screen, but it was over $200. So let me show you everything that we got. Okay, sorry, that's chalk on the floor. I'm in my garage. We moved our cars out and the kids just play in here when they want to play and stuff. Anyway, so this is what I got from my mom. She needed flour. I did not realize it was gonna be this big of a bag of flour. I honestly don't know how many pounds this is, but it's a lot of flour. I'd say it's at least 10 pounds. Some cranberry juice, some shrimp, fresh green beans, tuna, and then how many? 5 pounds of ground turkey, some Honeycrisp apples, and then I had an extra pack of napkins that I'm going to send over to them because they are out of napkins. But when I go to Costco, I'm gonna try to get them some napkins and paper towels and stuff when I go next week.
Oh, look at my parents eating through the window. The girls are so excited.
Later.
All right, so yes, you can play with your scooter. Before I go through everything, I'm gonna disinfect everything. I have a couple wipes here that I'm gonna disinfect and wipe everything down.
A few moments later.
Okay, this is what I got from Sam's Club. I got 2 things of apple juice. Now I typically go to Aldi for the apple juice, but you know, I just have not been, we haven't been to Aldi in about a month, and I'm nervous about Aldi because although you can do it through Instacart, I don't know, I just been hearing a lot of horror stories about grocery delivery and online delivery, and I just rather do a curbside pickup, and Aldi doesn't do that yet. So I'm just sticking to places that have curbside pickup. Even though Costco does not have curbside pickup, it's a bigger place and it makes me feel a little bit safer because I know I don't have to be really close to people, whereas all these stores are smaller, and so you're bound to be more than 6 feet closer to people. So that's why I've been so hesitant to go to Aldi, even though I miss it tremendously. I got my cash envelope, so let me run into Aldi and see what they got. Aldi, here we come. So I'm going to head into Aldi, only spend $33 for 9 meals. The aisle of shame. There's no shame in my game though, girl. I like a good deal, so I love walking this aisle. A lot of you guys are like, Gia, don't go down the aisle of shame, don't tempt yourself. I just can't not go down there. Now I can go down and attempt to not to buy anything, but girls would just not go down altogether. It's just like, what are you doing with your life?
End of flashback.
So that's what I'm just doing what I can, and that's why I've got so much stuff from Sam's Club, because it's easy, you just go and pick it up. I got 2 apple juices, 2 containers. No, I got 4 things of apple juices. It really comes 2 for 1 purchase. I can't remember how much this was. I think it was like $4.99. We've never tried this apple juice before. Oh, it's from concentrate? I didn't know it was from concentrate. That kind of sucks. At least it's no added sweetener, but whatever, it'll just have to do for now. I got some fresh green beans, some salami and pepperoni for our pizzas, and my girls like to snack on that. I got this kale salad because I'm just missing my greens so much. Some strawberries, raspberries. Again, I wiped everything down. Some grapes, some oven roasted turkey breast, a big thing of organic spinach. I got these frozen biscuits to use because I feel like there's so many things you can do with the biscuits. I plan on making little mini pizzas. It's easy for breakfast. Got myself some shrimp. It's a lot cheaper than getting it from Costco because it's $40 at Costco, whereas this is only $15. The shrimp is smaller, but still, it's a lot cheaper. Got my girls some mini corn dogs, even though these aren't the ones I usually get. I usually get the beef corn dogs, but these I think are beef and pork, so it is what it is. It's just easy lunches for them. Some apples, another huge bag of potatoes, some Martin's potato bread, These were in my husband's car. I'm not sure where those are from though. I got a big box of Texas toast. I think that would be great to add as a side, you know, with any dish. Big bag of oranges, some Ruffles potato chips, Doritos, and Tostitos scoops. So that is everything that I got. Again, I spent a grand total of over $200. Again, I will link it here. And so that's what we got. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, where have you been doing most of your grocery shopping at? Do you do curbside pickup? Do you go into the stores? It depends. I know it depends on where you live, where the shelter in place has been lifted. For Georgia, a lot of places have been lifted, but I'm just don't trust that yet. And I'm just going to wait until I see the numbers go down. And the numbers just haven't gone down yet here. So I'm taking all precautions that I can to keep me and my family safe. So that's everything that we got. Again, I'm gonna go into Costco. I'll be wearing my full face shield. You guys remember. I have a face shield that I made. I made this myself. My husband thinks that this is taking it to the extreme and I'm nuts, but listen, if anything, this will stop me from touching my face. It's really good, y'all. Can you see? Look at the wall. Look at it. It's dripping off of my mask. I gotta go. I can't take much more. And my masks and everything. I'll have my wipes with me and all that, just to get some meat. Because if you notice, I didn't get a lot of meat here. I'm gonna pray that Costco has fully stocked of meats when I go on Monday, because usually Mondays are fully stocked with meats, but then by Tuesday it's all gone. So I'm gonna stock up on meats at Costco, and then we should be good for the month of May. We have a lot going on with May. Our anniversary's in May, my father-in-law's birthday's in May, Memorial Day, you know, and even though it sucks that we all have to be here and can't just be with family, we're just gonna make the best out of it. So all right, y'all, so everything is put away from our Sam's Club grocery haul. As most of you know, if you've been subscribed to me, especially the last couple of months, I've been really set on cutting our grocery bill in half. I mean, pre-pandemic, I was doing really well by staying around or under $400 a month for our groceries between January and almost most of March, since that's in the middle of March is when the pandemic started. And I had turned to using cash envelopes only. Now, these are the cash envelopes I sell in my shop. I love these cash envelopes. They're plastic, they're very sturdy. I have lots of different colors and different sets. Each set comes with 3 cash envelopes for $6.99, and also comes with these stickers and these budget sheets. And it was really helpful for me to use the cash for the groceries. That was the main thing that helped me to cut my grocery bill in half. And also it's the psychological aspect of using cash for groceries. It's really easy to swipe your card. And when Charles and I were going through our debt-free journey, when we were trying to get out of $60,000 worth of debt, we used cash for groceries. We didn't eat out as much, but when we did, we used cash for that, cash for miscellaneous, because that kind of stuff just starts adding up in your everyday budget. We did monthly budgeting in Excel. You can download my free zero-based budget in the description box, or you can purchase my budget printables, which looks like this, in the link down below. But for this Sam's Club haul, I've already updated my inventory sheet. I love this inventory sheet. This is sold in my meal planning and grocery budget tracker set. If you've already purchased this set, this is available to you. But it essentially tells me what I have in my freezer. And every time I go shopping, I add to it. And every time we eat something, then it gets crossed out. So the X's means that we've used it, and then the slashes means that it is still in my freezer available. And every time I go, again, we just add to this, and it's really helpful. There's 6 or 7 sheets now in that meal planning grocery budget tracker. But anyway, since I went to Sam's, I'm now gonna use one of my budget sheets, because I'm gonna tell you how you can use your cash envelopes without actually using cash. I actually did a whole video on this on my other channel, Moms and Money. Make sure you subscribe over there, because I talk about this kind of stuff if you're interested in personal finance and just growth and trying to make money, manage money, and all of that. I talk about that a lot over on this other channel. But what you can do to track your grocery spending, because it seems like, y'all, we're not spending money on anything except for food. Of course, our house, to keep our house running, but it just, all the other money goes to food. And so I'm trying to start, now that we're in the month of May, I'm trying to, you know, start seeing what we're spending on, because like April was just like such a blur, and it's just like, you know, it was just craziness. You just kind of, I don't know, we were just kind of like surviving. Now I feel like, you know, this is gonna be a part of our new normal. It is what it is. And I need to start seeing how much I'm spending in every time I do these once a month hauls or Instacart. My mom will sometimes get Instacart for me and I'll just buy stuff for her. You know, we've been kind of doing that because I don't want my parents going out, because they are in that range of people who don't need to be exposed to this virus at all. So since I went to Sam's Club, I'm gonna write on my on my budget sheet. You know, my goal is 400, girl, but I don't know. I think we've been spending closer to around 6. But again, we're not eating out, so we're saving money there. And we spent, so I would put my grocery budget up here in the beginning balance, and then I'll write down what we spent. I have to look it up again really quick. We spent $204.72, which is a little bit more than half of the 400, but I know we're gonna end up spending more. I mean, some of this was for my mom and everything, which is fine, I'm fine with. But this is how I'm using my cash envelope. So what I'll do is, if you're one of those people who will forget, or then when it's time to reconcile, it's like a pain in the butt to reconcile because you can't remember what you spend what on or where, this will tell you in your cash envelope. It fits right in here. So then as soon as you get to your car, you can write it on in here instead of, you know, carrying your cash around. This is just a great way, option to use the cash envelopes without actually using cash, so that when you come back to do your reconciliation for the month, like this, these are my budgeting templates. When you come back here and you got to figure out your expenses, you can come back to your cash envelope, pull your budget tracker out, and then list off the things that you bought, how much you bought it for, the date that you did it, and stuff like that. I mean, of course you can, you know, go into your bank account. I mean, that's what I do. I still budget using my Excel spreadsheet. You can do that. But for people who like a pen and paper, who like to physically have something, because I know there's a lot of people who like that. There's a lot of pen and paper budgeting people. This is handy for you. And so this really, I just keep these in my family budget binder, because I keep my meal planning in here, my inventory for what we have in our home, and our budget tracker in here, and then it's good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can tap my picture up above, and you can also check out my previous video right over here, and all of my social media platforms all listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.